Hey everybody, it's me. Hey.
Hi.
So that would be me, Sean, and
Connor.
my son. Anyway, we're in the car, about to head off to Dragoncon. So this may or may not be the first video clip of our Dragoncon video pod that we're gonna do. I have no clue, but if it is, join us. We're gonna try to get as much footage as we can, talk to some cosplayers, get some good video of some cosplayers, try to see if we can sneak in some guests. I don't know.
You're gonna try. I'm not gonna risk it.
Yeah, I mean, I'll risk it. So, and good thing Jillian Anderson's not there again this year. Hey, sorry, that's another issue altogether. So, we're headed out of here, and
oh, what's the question gonna be?
Yeah, that said, we gotta come up. We're coming up with a question that we're gonna ask everybody, as like our interview thing that we're gonna do. And
what's the weirdest thing you've seen at Dragoncon?
Yeah, maybe, I don't know, but depending on what time of day we ask that answer is gonna be completely different. You know, because once it gets dark at Dragoncon, things get real weird. So anyway,
that's gonna be the point. That's what people are gonna listen for.
So the problem is we can't stay all night because we do the MARTA. Yeah. So we'll get what we can. Yeah. But we're gonna get video clips. I'm getting video clips on my phone. Connor's gonna get video clips on his phone. We're gonna piece it all together and do a video pod.
Get pictures though.
No, I need video. If you want to do the video pod, you need to contribute. Okay. So, see, I can't take him anywhere. I can't take him anywhere. I'm trying to get him to help with this thing. I'm trying to get this Gene Pool variety hour thing that we want to do, this podcast and video, streaming stuff up and running, kind of for him, to give him something to do. Stop it. And I can't even get him to contribute. So, I'm doing what I can. I'm trying to help a guy out. But anyway, so this is Sean. That's Connor. We're going to sign off for now because I'm about to drive and I probably shouldn't be talking to a video while I'm driving to Atlanta. So y'all have a good one, and we'll see y'all probably tomorrow morning on the MARTA. Bye. Nicely done. And there's still an hour to go waiting in line for the start right now. But on the front. That's cool. Let's see how much bigger it gets before we go in. So we're at Dragoncon, and we always have this question that we're asking everybody. It's like, okay, hey guys, names?
Michael.
Jenny.
Okay, so what we're doing is I'm asking a couple of different things, and one is, what's the weirdest thing you've ever seen at Dragoncon?
Oof, so many.
I saw one not at Dragoncon. It was at an anime convention out in Los Angeles.
Okay.
I know, but this was
That's fine.
ridiculous.
That's good.
This guy had on nothing but suspenders and these cut-off shorts,
Yeah.
and everything was hanging out. And, and he was running around being like, "Oh, like why wide-legged and everything, and like just everything.
And so things were literally hanging out.
Yeah, literally.
Craziest thing I saw at Dragoncon
Sorry.
was a guy dressed up as a wacky waving inflatable arm flailing tube man from Family Guy.
Yeah.
And he just would walk around and scare people and go. Blah, 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 blah. It was pretty awesome.
I saw one last year. It was Gandalf the Grey. It was a guy dressed in a life-size Alf, but he was dressed as Gandalf.
That's amazing.
That's
All right, and then what's your best celebrity interaction at Dragoncon?
At Dragoncon, best
What's your best
celebrity
running
What did you think? I know mine. So I was a handler for Caitlin Glass when she was here years ago, and I got to hang out in the artist alley before it opened with Ratzenberger from Cheers, Carl Urban, and I forget the other guy's name. C. Thomas Howell.
Okay.
And we're just sitting there talking. They're like, "Well, what's there to do in Atlanta?" And I was
That's
like,
pretty cool.
A lot of things. You know, you got to talk with them for like 20 minutes before it opened. That was kind of cool.
Right, that's kind of cool.
So we're big Battlestar Galactica fans.
Oh, yeah,
clearly.
Obviously. And so we have pictures signed from different cast members, and what's funny is that each of them have signed something in regards to our relationship. So the first one was Happy Engagement from James Callis. The second one was Happy 5th Anniversary from Trisha Helfer.
Okay.
And then last year actually, Katie Sackhoff signed when we had just bought a new house. So she said Happy Frackin' New House.
Oh, nice.
So we have them all in a row.
So
That's so cool. That's so cool. So I appreciate it, guys.
Yeah. Take care.
This is what Dragoncon really is. Standing in line, looking at your phones. At least we're not in the rain. So, anyway, thanks, guys.
House.
All right, so we're back at Dragoncon. So these are some newbies. This is their first time coming. So this is your first time? First time. All right.
Yep.
So I can't ask you what's the weirdest thing you've seen because you haven't seen anything yet, or your best celebrity run-in. So what is it you want to see? What is it you hope to see?
John Barrowman.
John Barrowman. Okay, but not more butt crack.
Not more butt crack.
Not more butt crack.
No.
You think not more butt crack? Okay. I don't know.
Star Trek?
Star Trek. Yeah.
Star Trek.
Yes,
Okay.
Jonathan Frakes.
There you go. All right. Anything else? What about you guys? Best celebrity run-in at Dragoncon ever?
Stephen Amell.
Stephen Amell. All right, cool.
Can't tell him at a bar.
All right.
That's cool.
I got Gillian Anderson to autograph my thing that I was getting an autograph. Loved your second wife last year.
Nice.
So that was my best one.
Awesome.
Anyway. All right. Well, that's more to the real Dragoncon, standing in line. So we're trying to get in to see Flash. So we'll see what happens there. We're complaining because people were standing in line for Stan Lee, but that's a long time. So anyway, we're not too far at the end. Should get decent seats. So we'll talk. How you guys doing?
Good, right away.
So what are you guys cosplaying as today?
Pikmin.
Okay, there you go. So, we're going around asking everybody these questions and just wondering, what's the weirdest thing you've ever seen at Dragoncon, and what's your best celebrity run-in that you've ever had? How many cons is this for you guys?
This is our third
Your
Dragoncon.
third one? Okay. All right, so what's the weirdest thing you've ever seen?
Oddly enough, I think last night we ran across a woman who was screaming at nobody, and then jumped into the middle of the street and said, "Hit me," in front of a vehicle moved. She said, "Hit me," and the car just stopped, and then it went around and she just went up the road. I'm like, we were not sure if that was Dragoncon related or there was something wrong with her, but
Atlanta.
But
Yeah,
that
yeah,
was
it's
the
just
weirdest thing you've ever seen. Okay, cool.
Yeah.
All right, what about celebrity run-ins?
I don't think we've run into a celebrity, have we?
Or celebrity meetups, at the Walk of Fame or anything like that?
We haven't yet.
No?
No.
Oh, okay. So anyway, so who do you want to see? Who are you trying
Everybody? I would love to run into Billy Piper. Yeah.
Okay.
That would be amazing.
All right. So, now you guys staying downtown, or are you kind of commuting in, or what are you guys
We're staying
doing?
downtown. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, if you hit the bars, what I hear, if you hit the bars after hours, you'll probably run into several of them.
Yeah.
In various degrees of inebriation. So I think Stephen Amell is pretty fun when he gets going. But anyway, he's not here this year. But anyway, I appreciate you guys answering these questions, and we'll add this up on YouTube at some point and
Okay.
put it out there. So thanks, guys. Hit the bar.
Happen, and yeah, we should pitch that as much as possible, because that's all we need in this universe is more people banding together, and women and everything. And yes, I love that idea. Sorry.
Okay, Steph? Who are you?
My character is called Nova, doing the Richard Rider version. So the original from 1990.
Nice.
The lights on as well.
Nice. So now the question is,
What is the weirdest thing you have ever seen at Dragoncon?
Remember the movie Borat where the guy wore the green jockstrap with just 2 straps going across him?
Yeah.
Yeah, I saw that the other night, only it was white, and it was the middle of the night, and it was raining a little bit. So far, that one kind of takes the cake.
Really?
That one was pretty bad.
Oh.
It wasn't a female, it was a guy.
Oh wow.
Yeah. I should probably clarify that part. It was bad.
Um,
Not saying there was hair or anything, but it wasn't great.
oh. I mean, cool. Thank you, Nova.
No problem.
So no, you don't want to talk. You don't want to talk about it now, or is it your walk on out? Hey guys. So Connor doesn't want to talk about Dragoncon while we're sitting here. I'm going to. So anyway. So anyway, you can hear us overall background noise. Yeah, well, hey, we'll play it, and if it doesn't work, we'll do it later. So anyway, so day one's in the books.
Huh?
So I said day one's in the book. Yep. So what you did?
Let's see. Really nothing. I had a lot of open time. You know, had a lot of free time. I went to one panel in the morning. I think, yeah. Then I just kind of chilled out for a bit until the next panel. This is boring, I know. Then I had like 4 hours to kill in between panels.
Did you go shopping like you said you were going to?
No. Because we said we were going to do that together.
Oh, right, but I'm going in the morning, and you're going. Oh, you're going to go with.
I'm going to go with you.
Okay. You don't have anything in the morning after that movie that you want to watch?
No, I'm not going to go to the movie.
I said after the movie. You said that. What, did you have anything planned after?
I didn't have anything until noon.
Until when?
Noon.
Oh, okay. I ain't gonna go 3:30.
And I can skip the noon one. And I can skip the noon one if I need to.
Anyway, I don't want you to do today. You get to see me today. I thought tomorrow was supposed to be your busy day. Starting at noon.
Yeah.
So anyway, all right. So what'd you say? Any good cosplay?
Yeah. Saw some really good cosplays actually. Let's see. I saw this big group that did a whole big Borderlands 2 thing. I think they had Tiny Tina. They had a couple of Creeds. They had a Psycho. They had a Necromancer with a little mini death trap hanging off her belt loop.
Okay. By the way, very well.
Yeah.
All right. So what's the plan for tomorrow?
Tomorrow, first we're gonna hit the bazaar. Then I'm gonna do some panels.
Okay. Cool. All right. My turn. Great, dude. You suck that down, man. Jeez Louise. All right. So my turn. All right. So my turn. Okay. So my day. I did a few panels today. I did BSG, Battlestar Galactica. I started to do a Flash. Okay, stop. And did an Arrow. Flashing was not good. Sorry, guys. First of all, they had a lot of audio.
Only because Barry's not here.
No. I mean, no. None of the primary main characters were there.
Not even Cisco?
No, Cisco's
He's
not
always
here.
there.
Cisco's not here at all. Killer Frost, she's here, but her flight was delayed, so she didn't make the panel. So it was Dad. It was Dad. It was Mom, and it was Yeah, it was Dad. It was Dad. It was Mom, and it was.
Wait. Barry's dad and mom were there?
Yeah. The old Flash and her mom and his mom.
That makes no sense.
I'm just saying they were there, and Eobon Thawne, the Reverse Flash, and Eddie Thawne, they were there. Though that was the panel. And sound was bad, so I kind of ducked out after that one. The Arrow one was pretty good. Steven and Emily were not here, which was a bummer. But Speedy was there, and Mr. Terrific was there, and the guy that played Prometheus was there, who was the absolute best guest. And then the one that plays the Canary's mom. And she says, I don't really know why I'm here. I haven't been on the show in 2 years or whatever. But anyway, it was a decent panel. Yeah. The BSG one was a really good panel. There's a really strong Battlestar Galactica and Star Trek Next Generation presence this year at the con. So, but really, so far, not many guests as I thought they would be. But anyway, so did some decent there. Got lots of pictures. You know, I like my new flash. It's helping with the pictures. I think the best cosplay I saw that I can think of right now was a guy was dressed up as Beaker from the Muppets. Yeah. But he was Beaker as an evil scientist, and he had Kermit in a chamber. A weird I got a picture of him. So anyway, so that's kind of what we did today. I did do a lot of walking around. I'm looking forward to go shopping tomorrow. Really, my main thing tomorrow is I want to go see John Cusack. I want to see his panel. And I don't know what else I got planned for tomorrow. But anyway, so we're going to try to... I want to try to get more interview questions done tomorrow if I can. Yeah. But anyway, so...
He got 2, I got 5.
Anyway, so we'll do all that tomorrow. Our food's going to be here in a minute, so we're going to stop and eat some good old Waffle House food. Yep. That's what you do in the South. You eat Waffle House food at night. So, or really any time of the day. Yeah, sure. So, we'll see y'all tomorrow. Bye, guys.
Peace.
We're you just sort of go in and say, well, what role do I want to do, or what can I get? What's the best thing out there? But I'm lucky because I don't really think that actors should be like a brand. It's like, don't mess with Coke, don't mess with Pepsi. I think they should be the reverse of that. They should be able to become anything. So I'm lucky that I had a chance to do that thing.
So, as a DJ and somebody who's worked in a record store, I cannot even begin to tell you the profound effect High Fidelity has had on me. I won't ask you for a top 5, but I do want to sort of have you talk about sort of the experience of adapting Nick Hornby's book into a film and what that process was like for you, and also as a music guy. You, as an actor, are my favorite person for putting music in their films that I like.
Thank you, sir.
And for me, as a 15-year-old kid, seeing someone else in a Fishbone shirt, that was like, it saved me. So, can you kind of talk about High Fidelity and sort of the role of music is with your films?
Yeah, I always thought like music is, it's fuel or gasoline. It's not just sort of inspiration. So, and it shouldn't be. A film can be ruined if you put the wrong score on it, and many of my films have been ruined by putting the wrong score on it. But the right score makes all the difference, and you have to sort of take music seriously, I think, on some level, like what it means to you. And adapting High Fidelity was great. The British were more obsessed with like R&B and soul, like Muscle Shoals and James Carr and Otis Redding, all that stuff.
Yeah.
Solomon Burke, the Reverend.
Yeah.
And us in Evanston or Chicago, we're obsessed with like punk, the British New Wave, the crash.
Yeah.
But if you just take those two things and reverse them and take the Cockney accents out, it's the same guys. Yeah. It's the same guys, just take away the accents and take away the...
And there is a correlation with Solomon Burke and the Clash anyway. So
Yeah. So the book was just a great book. So you have a great book. You just have to make sure you don't fuck it up.
Hey guys, so basically what we do here is I'm going to ask you a couple questions and then you answer. So the questions are: 1, what is the weirdest thing you've seen while at Dragoncon? And 2, what is the best celebrity run-in experience you've had while at Dragoncon? And go.
So I think the weirdest thing we saw, which this isn't really weird for Dragoncon, but it's so very, very popular. Last night, as we were walking around, there's a liquor store in the middle of the con, and there was a line going out like halfway around the block to get into the liquor store.
It was really, really funny, yeah.
So we were
People
told,
love their booze.
We were told this is the party con, kind of drinking con.
It just seems so very Dragoncon, yeah. And then, I guess, my favorite celebrity experience, is I am a really, really big comic book nerd, and I had a really lovely conversation with Brendan Fletcher, who's a sweetheart, and his stuff is fantastic. So yeah, it's really nice to be able to talk to a lot of the comics and creators on Earth.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Awesome. Thank you guys so much.
Okay, so the weirdest celebrity run-in I think we had was my boyfriend told me the story of he was in line or something and he could have swore the girl who played River Song was right behind him on the escalator, and when she got off, 2 bodyguards came and kind of escorted her away, and so he's like, whoa. But the weirdest thing I've seen at Dragoncon,
Being as this is your first, it's gonna be pretty fresh.
I think I didn't see it myself, but I heard about it. There was a picture on the Dragoncon Facebook group, and evidently they were dressed as Cards Against Humanity. And it was like, what is the best thing about Dragoncon? And it's not pooping in the Marriott elevator.
That's pretty funny.
I was like, okay, so that's a thing that happens.
Yeah.
And then we heard about the chairs being thrown from the 10th floor of the Marriott last night.
I did not hear
hurting
that.
somebody. Wow. So that's another weird thing. So, yeah.
You don't have anything?
I wasn't there last night when it got really crazy, but I heard someone brought a duck into the rave, like a live duck.
A live duck?
A live duck. A live white duck in the middle of the garden.
Whatever rave needs.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If you need ducks, we got ducks. Where are we? Hold on.
All right, thank you guys so much.
You're welcome.
Let's have a good con.
You too. Lindbergh.
Hey guys, we are back and we have another pawn for our interview. So first, tell us who you are.
I am dressed as David from Camp, so it's a little hard to see because I'm sitting, but
So our two questions are, one, what is the weirdest thing you've seen while at Dragoncon? And two, what is the best celebrity run-in experience while at Dragoncon?
So the weirdest thing I think I've seen at Dragoncon was in the vendor's booth area, or the exhibit area, and it was a comic strip that had a pickle noir, and that really made me question things.
Whoa, a pickle noir?
Pickle noir, it was like a detective that was a cucumber and something happened that turned him into a pickle, and this is like a whole comic series, and I'm like, what is going on? I think that's the weirdest thing here. And not the cosplay, like some of it has made me turn my head, but like, what is that? And the best celebrity run-in experience so far I've had at Dragoncon is almost being run over by Stan Lee.
Oh, you were almost run over by Stan Lee.
Almost run over by Stan Lee in a rascal scooter. So.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
I had another guy who rode up in an elevator with Stan Lee, and like all 8 of his bodyguards.
Oh yeah, no, the bodyguards were like, get out the way, and I turn around and it's just Stan Lee, and I'm like, oh, okay. So yeah.
Thank you so much, Woody. Right? What's your name again?
Sam.
Sam. No. I meant your character. David. David. Okay. Thank you, David.
Celebrity meetup. I met Stan Lee in an elevator.
You met Stan Lee in an elevator?
In an elevator. So, because he was just going up one of the elevators, and he just happened to get on him and like 8 of his security guards.
Oh, dang. That's pretty cool.
The best part of it was, like, of course, when the elevator went up, he went, Excelsior! It's pretty great. So, as far as the weirdest thing that's ever happened, there's been so much weird stuff.
Exactly. It's hard to pick just one thing, huh?
Yeah. It's kind of hard to pick a weird thing because I'm just come to expect it now because I've been here so many years.
Exactly.
Just gotta be all the drunk people way late at night, especially like 1, 2 a.m.
Oh yeah.
Most of the people are gone to bed.
Nice.
I guess another one of the weird thing also kind of ties in with a celebrity is he's not one of the celebrities I know, but he was one of the like Stargate guys.
Yeah.
He also, it was another elevator thing where we had pizza and we were bringing it up to the thing, and he just asked for a slice of pizza. So whatever, I don't know what his name was, but he was one of the guys from Stargate. I think it was SG-1.
Nice.
And he just like asked for a piece of pizza, and I'm like,
go
sure,
ahead, dude.
Why not? So, yeah, that's probably one of the weird things.
Man, awesome, man.
So it's Saturday night at Dragoncon. We're at the Marriott. We're going upstairs. Hey, Connor. Hi. So this is where it really gets good. It is super loud. It is super crowded. And we'll be lucky to walk around anywhere up here. So I want to get some pictures before we go for the night. I got to get some footage too. So this is Dragoncon on Saturday night. Up there, there's where we're crazy stuff. Okay, guys. So I want to go get a picture of this guy. I'll come back and do some more video in a minute. Oh, he's a high quality too. That's pretty cool. Alright, I gotta get some pictures.
getting home after day 2 of Dragoncon Saturday. It's almost 11, which is kind of early. Don't know about you. It's kind of a wasted day for me. I mean, we shopped for over 2 hours to start the day to avoid the parade. Then I don't know where you went. I went to John Cusack, which was a good panel, but it was John Cusack, so you're in line for a long time. So that took up over 2 hours, close to 3 hours of the day, just the line and the panel. And then I wanted to donate blood, which you probably will see in another video that I did while I'm getting my blood drawn by Melissa. Thanks for draining my bodily fluids, Melissa. I appreciate that. So anyway, so that was, they decided since my blood type is AB, they wanted me to give plasma instead of just blood, whole blood, which means they suck the blood out, they spin it down to get the plasma, and then put the blood back in. So it was a long process. So that was 3 hours almost. So literally that was the day. Then by the end it was 7:30, and we went over. We were going to watch some MST3K stuff, and it turned out not to be great. So we walked around and took some pictures because I had got to take pictures all day, and that's what I love to do is take pictures of all the cosplay. I had not taken any pictures all day. So yeah, so it was kind of a waste of a day, and we just called it. So hopefully tomorrow will be a better day. I missed a couple of panels because of the blood draw. It took longer than I expected, so I missed a panel that I really wanted to go to. Walked up as they closed the door saying they were full. So anyway, so how about your day? What'd you do? Yeah, he's basically sat all day. We shopped, and then after we shopped, what did you do?
I did one panel.
Okay, what was that?
It was world building through language, basically about making languages for your books.
Oh, right.
Like other races and stuff like that.
And then he was a little overwhelmed with crowds, so he went and sat in the line so that we could be the first ones in line for the MST3K thing for 4 hours? 5 hours?
Yeah, 5 hours.
Why even go? So he talked to some people for a long time, and he played chess with people.
Yeah.
That's how long he could play chess. Anyway, so, and we did it. He said, I'll just go do that because the first 100 people that went got a goodie bag, which was nothing. It was 2 buttons, 2 wristbands, and a moon pie, which was good, by the way. But still. So, and then they weren't showing an MST3K movie. They were showing parts of MST3K movies that they had pieced together just to make it funny, and it was, when we left, it was like 3 movies that they had spliced together, and we were jumping back and forth. The commentary is funny, but a lot of the commentary was pop culture stuff that he didn't get because it's older pop culture stuff. So we said, we just left. And he wanted to go. I want to get some pictures. I got some pictures. Sorry, I can't get you in the picture because my arms are long enough. I don't have a selfie stick. So anyway, so that's what we did.
You don't have a selfie stick.
No. It's another issue. So, so we're gonna get out of here. We're gonna grab a bite of it, eat McDonald's or something, and then head back. And then tomorrow is my big Star Trek panel that I wanted to go to.
And
then basically take pictures. Yeah, he's literally gonna sit and play Magic all day. All day. He's not gonna leave. He's gonna sit his butt in one spot and play Magic all day.
Yep.
And I pay good money for that.
It's for the experience, not for what you should do. It's for the experience.
Whatever. So anyway, so we will talk to y'all tomorrow. He swears he's going to get more interviews with people tomorrow because whoever he plays with, he's going to get interviews. Exactly. I'm going to try to. The people I was in line with today, they were kind of in their own little group and weren't really talking much to other people, so I didn't really get a chance to do any. Tried to do one, I think, but I did get, hey, you do get to watch me get my arm stuck and blood sucked out, so that was okay. But anyway, so we're gonna go. We'll talk to you guys tomorrow. We'll splice them together. I'm gonna try to get just some footage and of just walking around and seeing the cosplays and stuff. And yeah, we're on the MARTA, by the way. That's why we're jumping in. And so we'll see y'all tomorrow. All right, y'all have a good night. Bye, guys.
Peace.
Right now.
Right.
Okay.
So
So this is Melissa, and she is going to be stealing some bodily fluids from me today. But she's going to be nice and give some back, right?
Yes.
Yeah, give some back. I'm giving plasma because this is the important part of Dragoncon. Because we come and we play and we have a good time, but this is what it should be about. And the fact that we do this every year is really cool. So I'm going to watch her stick me, and then we'll go from there. So, cool. So are you about to stick now, or are you going to stick?
No, I do this for 30 seconds, and then I have another scrub that I do, and then it's about another 30 seconds to let it dry, and then I'll stick you.
Okay. And they're the ones that work hard, because you've been here for how long today already?
We got here at 10.
Got here at 10, and
I'm
last time
so
you went at 10 the other day, and you didn't get out till almost midnight. You
Yeah.
did? Wow. So that's amazing. So we're getting prepared for it. So. And she's also working multiple people.
If I had stars, I would give you one.
These are my buddies over here. We're just kind of hanging out talking.
Yeah, we got a lot of plasmas going on right now.
Yeah,
It's pretty
looks
sweet.
like it. So.
I walked over here like I pumped your cuff back up. I didn't. I didn't hit the button.
I just think it's cool.
I think they told us the first day we registered like 829
Yeah.
and stuck well over 600. I don't know the exact number, but
Wow.
a ton of people. All right, Sarah Bob's one is done. Give me 3 squeezes on that ball and we'll take. Relax your grip. Gentle squeezes every 3 to 5 seconds. How do you feel?
Fine.
Beautiful. First pouch I'm filling up is just for your tubes. In a second, I'll seal it, and then it'll go into the machine.
Thanks, cool. Nice. All right. So we're stuck. We'll come back later. I'm going to be sitting here for quite a while. It'd be a long, stupid video if I did it. So we're going to cut.
First, tell us who you are.
I'm Tracer. I'm Mercy. I kind of. Sorry, sir.
That's fine. So what is the weirdest thing you have ever seen while at Dragoncon?
The weirdest thing I've ever seen?
Yes.
Oh,
Yes.
my goodness.
Yes.
The list goes on.
Yes. The thing that the thing at the top of the list that just made you turn your head and go, the fuck did I just do? You know, just like.
Well, the fully naked, body painted will always be top of my list. There.
Oh.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, obviously.
This is her first Dragoncon.
Oh, really?
So I've been coming the last couple of years, so
Awesome.
this is her first year.
Awesome. You're gonna love it. You're gonna love it.
I already love it already.
Awesome. Awesome. So final answer: naked body paint. That's
yeah,
it.
naked body paint.
All right.
I can't. I can't handle it.
All right. Thank you for your time.
Thank you.
First, tell us who you are.
I'm Dr. Poison from Wonder Woman, Isabella Maru.
Awesome. Now, what is the weirdest thing you have ever seen at Dragoncon?
Oh, that is a hard question. I'm gonna need a minute. Sorry.
That's fine.
How are we defining weird? Yeah, that's a good question.
Most unique, most the thing that just made you turn your head and go, the fuck did I just see? You know?
Yeah, this is your 13. That's a lot of files to go.
Oh. I really seen some shit?
Oh yeah. I know. I'm trying to think. Oh God. I don't know. I feel like just most DragonCon after. Yeah. I feel like just like our first year is probably most of the DragonCon After Dark content. When you're like, are they wearing anything but body paint?
Yeah, exactly.
Is always the big question. The Inoxinamoon, our first year. Ooh, there's a really great Inoxinamoon who was doing nothing but body paint in a wig.
Wow.
And, yeah. The rest was paint. And that was broad daylight. That wasn't even Dragon
Wow.
After Dark. She was great. But yeah, that was. Yeah, some of the fun, crazy stuff, like, you know, the Delta pilots who just got really confused when they got here and didn't know what was going on.
Yeah.
And then got really into it and started trying on our wigs.
Nice.
That was fun.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know what else. Sorry, I didn't
Go
have
ahead.
like a good easy answer.
That's fine. Thank you for your time.
my penis.
Of course not.
I'm serious, man. You don't understand.
All right, how about you? What's the weirdest thing you've seen? You? What's the weirdest thing you've seen? Okay, she's gone. Him?
Yeah, that's pretty accurate. I'm still fully clothed, man. Wait till later.
Oh, God. Yeah. All right, how about you? What's the weirdest thing you've seen at Dragoncon?
Hey, Gwen.
All these idiots.
All them?
All of them.
All right, that's a pretty good answer.
Oh, God.
I love you, Tina.
Thank you guys so much. Now.
Okay. So the weirdest thing I ever saw was a pedo bear holding the, what's his name? The subway guy, like his pants.
Oh, yeah.
He was holding it. And he was just walking around. Everybody just started taking pictures of him. Super good. That was the weirdest thing I ever saw at the con.
Awesome.
Doing podcasting, there's ways to make money podcasting. That's way down the line. It's not right at first.
As with any creative field, don't do it for the money.
No, do it for the love. There has to be a passion. I did some research when I first started teaching, and the statistics was 90% of the podcasters never make it past their 10th episode because it's a lot of work. It's not just talking to a microphone. You have to have content. You have to have screaming babies outside. You also have to have, after you record, then you have to start editing. Nobody in their right mind puts out an unedited podcast. Just for, post-production. You might want to keep every single thing you talked about, but it's better to listen to what you talk about. You take out the ums, the ahs, the pops, all the different, aspects. They're right.
But thank you.
Thank you. Good luck.
Good luck, yeah. Congratulations on all
Hi,
this.
Mayor McCheese.
Hello. So I've been hosting a science podcast that's now entering. It's almost up to episode 200. It's been going on for a number of years now. And one of the things that we struggle with joining a network in this day and age is the idea of maintaining very strict editorial control on a content piece that is just directly under attack by the federal government, but also at the same time recognizing that we've hit our sort of limitation on where our podcast is and wanting the support of a new network and new ideas to grow.
Well, thank you, Mayor. I think, from my perspective, know what you don't have and then find the solution for it. And I know for your podcast, you guys have recognition and you have a lot going for you. So I would say, trying to make the deal that carves out your creative control while exposing yourself to new qualified audience is obviously the goal, but it's hard to have any more general guidelines on that because all these deals are so different.
Exactly. Every podcast network you're going to try to join is going to have a different deal or different, requirements. And just like we've all been saying this whole time, find the one that you feel fits you the best. That's like a goal.
Guidelines.
Well, Waka Chaka, this should be good.
Yeah, give me 1 second, sir.
You took my booze. Well, this is good stuff. Well, there's more. Why is there more? Why did you drink out of it? Now I've got herpes.
Here's your Bay Breeze Goblin, sir.
Thanks so much. Enjoy it. That was as delicious as I thought it was. I can make you another.
Hey guys. Yo. So yes, I know that the video quality looks crappy. It's 1:30 in the morning. We just got off the last train from Dragoncon from day 3. Today was nothing for that guy over there. All he did was play Magic the Gathering all day long.
Worth it.
Literally, we got off the train at what? 8:30 this morning. Yeah. And it's now 1:30, and that's all he's done all day.
Worth it.
So, hey, had a good time. I had a blast. The Star Trek panel was fantastic. They were really good. What other panels did I do today? But I did a lot of podcast panels today, and I'm really getting excited about doing some podcasting and stuff. We made some friends.
Yeah, we did. Lots of
talked
fun
to
for
them.
me.
As a matter of fact, folks that we ran into on the train this morning, I ran into tonight at 10 o'clock. Got some free stuff. Marina Sirtis, Deanna Troy from Star Trek, gave me a free autograph, which I thought was kind of cool because we were talking about some kids and mental health and me being a doctor and all that kind of stuff. So she was just nice and gave me something. Did a couple of live podcasts tonight.
What?
Did a couple of live podcasts tonight. Shout out to Booze and Phasers and Botched, a D&D podcast. Absolutely hilarious. Loved doing those and hanging out with those guys. Got a free t-shirt, so that was cool. I'll be sporting that tomorrow. Connor is crapping out on me. Well, first of all, he was saying, hey, let's stay all night. The gaming's all night. We're going to stay all night. I'm like, okay, I guess I'll go watch a couple of movies or something, whatever. And then he crapped out. So,
Sorry, okay.
Hey, whatever, dude.
It's a lot of fun. That's the main thing.
But there is one more Aero panel that I want to go to tomorrow morning because John Barham was going to be there, and he hadn't been in the other panels that I've been to this weekend. So,
No shame.
sorry. So I'm going to get up and go to that panel in the morning, and probably go ahead and buy our passes for next year, and then come back and get him, and then we'll be done for the weekend. And then we'll do some final thoughts tomorrow about the overall con, what we thought about it. I felt today was a whole lot better day for me than yesterday.
Same here.
Even though you did absolutely nothing but play Magic.
I call that a good day.
Hey, whatever, dude. If you had a good day, you had a good day.
Exactly.
So anyway,
Don't
so that was what we did. I didn't get any interviews. I'm still that whole introvert thing, struggling with talking to strange people and interviewing them. He has a little bit easier time doing that, so he got some. We'll splice a lot of those together. And yes, I know this quality is terrible because I'm doing the selfie camera, and we are in the car. We were going to do it on the train like we did last night, but it was absolutely jam-packed, and he had a bunch of crap that he brought with him, so we couldn't even sit next to each other. So, anyway. Anything else? Besides the constant stupid faces you're making.
All
Anything
I'm
else?
doing is raising my eyebrows.
Anything else?
Nope. That's it.
Okay, so yes, this is Connor's yucky, nasty car. You can probably see the the crappy upholstery on the ceiling. See?
It runs. Okay.
Hey,
it
works.
runs well.
It works.
Exactly.
It works better than the car you had before.
Exactly.
So anyway, so we're done for the night. We're gonna go. I'm gonna crash for about 4 or 5 hours and get up and go do it again tomorrow morning. And we will see y'all later.
Peace.
Bye guys. Have a good night. See ya.
See ya.
So, Monday is the last day of Dragoncon, and I'm here with nobody. Connor flaked out on me. He decided he didn't want to go on the last day. Said he didn't have any panels to go to, but he just was flaking out. So I'm going in to sneak in one more Aero panel and go ahead and buy our passes for next year. So I'm heading in now. I almost didn't get a parking space because evidently there's some running race thing going on at Chamblee Station where we were at. So anyway, I'm heading in now. I'm going to get in line for Aero and maybe get a few more pictures on the way. But that's pretty much it. It's going to be subdued today. And might not be much going on. Everybody's going to be checking out. So it may be very, very empty when I get there. But we'll see y'all after a while. Bye.
All I have to say about that is, oh my. All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the third Next Generation panel. Who was here in the other ones? Anyone make, wow, quite a few. And all the newbies here? There you go. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Any newbies to Dragoncon at all? First time oh, welcome virgins, hello, how are you? My name is Garrett Wong. I am the Trek Track Director, so I volunteer like the other 2,499 volunteers here to make sure that you have a wonderful experience at Dragoncon. And one of my duties is I moderate all the major panels, so I'm here to wrangle the actors. Peace, love, and logic. Okay. All right. So without further ado, let's bring them out one by one. First of all, Mr. Michael Dorn. Gates McFadden. What's the next name tag read? Jonathan Frakes! Marina Sirtis. And last but not least, Mr. Brent Spiner.
Go whenever.
Hey guys, we are heading back from Dragoncon. We are heading home.
We are driving. I'm being a good driver and not looking at the screen. Although I just did. I'm not doing the filming. I'm just talking. So, what do you want to know?
So, Dad, what was the best thing that happened to you this year at Dragoncon?
Best thing that happened?
Yeah.
I don't know.
I mean, just all in all.
Well, I mean, I didn't think overall it was quite as good as last year. I thought that there weren't as many different bigger celebrity panels as last year for some reason. I mean, Battlestar Galactica was there as a big presence, so they were big. Star Trek Next Generation was here. That was a big. Arrow, Legends of Tomorrow, they were, Flash, they were there. Although, I don't know, it just didn't seem like they're. Anyway, so a lot of the other sci-fi shows were not there, and then a lot of older stuff there. So anyway, John Cusack was there, so that was kind of interesting. So, I mean, it was okay. Saturday was a lost day for me because of lines and stuff, and so I didn't get to do hardly anything on Saturday except for being in line to go see some things. Yesterday was much better. To be honest with you, I think the most fun I had was the podcast panels.
Yeah, let's see if we can get a shot of the shirt.
Botched, a D&D podcast. Shout out to them. Absolutely freaking hilarious. Anyway, but the podcast panels that I went to were good. Just because we're learning and we're trying to get into this whole thing and just getting information from them and their willingness to stand there and talk with you and answer questions and stuff was really cool. But then going to those 2 live podcasts last night was just really so much fun. Did we talk about that last night?
I don't think so.
Did we? No, because we were on the train at 1 a.m. No, we did it in the car.
Yeah.
But anyway, so we're in the car again, by the way.
Yeah.
Lighting's much better. Lighting's much better because it's not 1:40 in the morning.
It's 1:40 in the afternoon.
Well, there you go. So anyway, those were really good. The live podcasts were really fun. I guess the coolest thing that happened was when I went to the Star Trek Next Generation panel. Marina Sirtis, who plays Deanna Troi, who is their empath, which is kind of like their counselor Troi. We got traffic coming to a dead standstill up here. So anyway,
dang it.
So she made a comment during the panel about
kids getting off their phones and living life, and cyberbullying, and don't let cyberbullying get to you. Just some mental health kind of things with, you know, with kids and teenagers and stuff. And I thought that was really cool because, of course, I've worked with kids for years in private practice as a psychologist, and so I went to talk to her just to thank her for those comments, you know, and those kind of things. You go up and say, okay, so how much you want to spend on a selfie and a autograph and all that kind of stuff, and I rarely do that. I did that last year for Jillian Anderson just because it was she's kind of a special case. She does not kind of these things that often. But all the other celebrities I can pretty much talk to anytime I want to. So when they're there, so as a rule, I don't pay for selfies and autographs and stuff. So I wasn't going up there to try to get anything. I just wanted to talk to her and thank her for that comment. And we got to talking, and she asked, you know, about me and what I did, and I told her what I did, and that I work for the military now, but I used to own my own practice working with kids and da-da-da. And so she grabbed one of her pictures and started to sign it. And she says, now you're a doctor? And I said, yes. So she said, to Dr. Sean, she said, go boldly. And then she asked about my unit that I take care of. Oh, that's the problem right there. Look over there. Show it. Somebody's having some trouble.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, that's not good. So anyway. Okay, so another chicken. Sorry, we chased a chicken. Yeah, they're just on the side of the road. And then she you know, told, you know, hey, 17 SES, stay safe out there, guys, and this kind of thing. So that was kind of cool. I got a free, you know, had a nice chat with her about that kind of stuff, and got a free autograph from her. So that was kind of neat. So that was probably the neatest thing that happened. The weirdest thing that happened, the weirdest thing that I saw, and I mentioned it earlier when I was talking to those folks this morning, was the elderly couple. I didn't get pictures of them. I think I may have gotten a long way picture from them dancing at the Hilton or standing around the Hilton. I didn't get any up close pictures of them because I was afraid if they turned at the right angle, we might see all their junk. Yeah, they were dressed in like the William Shatner gold lame mini toga that I think he wore in an episode one time, and she was wearing like a Star Trek outfit, but it was a mini skirt and like a crop top, and they weren't wearing anything underneath either one. So yeah, that was.
I witnessed it. Not pretty.
It was not pretty. It was kind of disturbing actually, but hey, hand it to them if they got the confidence to do that. But anyway, so that was probably the weirdest thing I saw. So overall, yesterday was my favorite day. It was much more productive. I got to do a lot more because the panels that I went to, all the podcast panels I went to, were pretty much just walk up and sit in. You didn't have to stand in line for hours like I did for John Cusack and all the other stuff. Learned a lot, and we just stayed all day.
Hey guys, it is your favorite of the two of these goofballs, C-Bomb.
The shallow end of the gene pool.
You're the shallow end. Shut up. Okay, so let's see. My takeaway of this year's DragonCon is it was overall good. Could have been better. Saturday was a waste of a day for me because all I did was sit for this one thing that I thought was going to be pretty cool, but it turned out it was, yeah. But
and that was your choice.
I know. Saturday started out good because we hit the bazaar right off the gate, and I always loved the bazaar because you can find anything in there. Literally anything nerddom, it's there. Okay. That's what I love about it.
To quote a shirt that was there, I hate when people misuse the word literally. It figuratively drives me crazy. So, because you can't literally find everything at the bazaar. Because if I could literally find everything at the bazaar, I would have found my Sombra coffee mug that I wanted.
I said literally everything nerd. Okay?
I didn't. There was no Sombra coffee mug. So no. So use the word figuratively. It's not literally. It's figurative. You can find figuratively everything there. Not literally.
I'm about to pop you with this phone. Okay, shut up.
Dude, I'm going with the shirt that I saw. I thought that was great.
Okay, can I finish? This is my video. This is me.
Actually, it's our video.
This is. Okay, quiet. So let's see. Friday was pretty good. Got to do a couple of writing. Got to do a couple of writing panels and such. I met a lot of cool people all throughout the weekend, you know. Sunday I saw some amazing cosplayers. I played Magic with some hilarious and unique people. I got at least 20 comments about my sign, saying it was awesome and that it was a good idea. So, in your face, my dad said it wouldn't work and that it would distract. Oh, yes, you did.
I never said it wouldn't work. I had other reasons why I was hesitant about it. But we'll talk about that offline.
All right, so let's see. What else? Best thing that happened to me this weekend was running in. Actually, I kept on running into this one guy throughout the entire convention. It was that guy that I was playing chess with on Friday. Remember in that first panel? No.
I don't remember what it looked like. Sorry. I mean, I believe you. I just don't remember.
He had a straw hat, red vest.
Nope.
Yes. Okay. Well. Point is, that was Russ. I met him at least 2 times on Friday, 1 more time on Saturday, and then saw him all throughout the gaming hall on Sunday. So that's just kind of cool. Cool that we were kind of in the same place and like the same things. I thought that was pretty cool. Let's see. My favorite thing that I did this year was actually doing all the interviews for this video, because that just seems pretty cool, you know. Meeting all these people, hearing about their own experiences and all that. I think that's it. I don't have anything else to add. All right. Well, I am going to shut down because I am getting a little car sick, and I don't like it when I get car sick. So I'm gonna see you guys online. Peace.